Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those that don't know me, my name is Alasia and welcome back to another video. Today is Monday. Happy Monday. I am currently at work right now. It is 2:34 a.m. and I'm on my break, and I thought what a good time to make a video for my subscribers. Okay, I'm gonna put y'all on. Okay, I'm gonna help you out. So I got a great idea from a subscriber that reached out to me on Instagram, and she told me to give some tips on how to survive night shift. And I thought that would be an awesome idea because I feel like I have mastered night shift. Those that don't know, I've been a CNA for almost 4 years. I work per diem and I pick shifts when I want to, but for the most part, I work mainly night shifts and I really enjoy it. It's been working very well while I've been in school. And just in general, it's a good job to have when you're doing other things, running a business. I just really enjoy being able to pick up shifts when I want and work when I want to. Nights have just been convenient for me personally, but I do want to give you guys tips so that you can maximize your days and like be productive while working night shift, because I know working night shift, one, can take a toll on you, yourself, your mental health, all over, because you are losing sleep, and at the end of the day, it is bad for your body. So I want to give you 5 tips to possibly help you if you are transitioning to nights. Maybe you're about to become a CNA, or you are already a CNA or nursing student or nurse who is transitioning to nights. This might help you. I hope someone learned something from this video, and definitely keep on watching if you want to know more. So number 1, I would definitely say is like main important is you should definitely be prioritizing your sleep. I know sometimes like when you work overnights, you think you can push through the day and just say like, yeah, I'll just sleep later. But I would highly not recommend doing that, because your body is already losing sleep when you're throwing it off schedule. So you're kind of putting your body in shock mode, and it's kind of confused. So when you put off your sleeping schedule to sleep later, you will, one, end up crashing. The longer you put off your sleep, I feel like sooner or later you will just crash, and it doesn't really get better. Me personally, like I've tried to, like right when I get off work, go to the gym, and like I would just say, I'll just sleep later. We'll see how it goes. And I always feel the worst. Like I feel like zombie mode. And if anyone knows night shift, if you don't sleep, it can literally drive you nuts and make you feel like you are going insane. And to combat that, you need to prioritize your sleep. So if you're doing 11 to 7, I would highly suggest going home after your shift if you can, and getting at least 2 to 3 hours of sleep. And then if you feel like you can't sleep for the whole day because you have things to do, have children, whatever the case may be, I would get up after and start your day. I noticed that when I come home and at least sleep, it makes such a difference. Like the most difference. It doesn't even matter if it's like 2 to 3 hours. It makes such a difference rather than me putting off my sleep till later, if that makes sense. I will try my best to go home, sleep a few hours, and then wake up and then finish off my day. I feel like that works great. So number 1, prioritize your sleep. Do what works for you, but definitely make sure you're getting enough sleep, because zombie mode is not the way to go at all. Sleep, honey. You don't want wrinkles, you don't want bags, so make sure you get your sleep. The 2, I would say, is find a caffeine routine that works for you. Obviously, I know not everyone drinks caffeine, so that's why I say find energy supplement, whatever works for you. Find that routine or regimen that does work. Me personally, I love drinking coffee. I just love coffee in general. Like I could drink it straight, black, no sugar. I just love coffee. It makes me happy. So I use that as my way to stay up through the night. I noticed that when I don't have coffee, I am hanging on for dear life, and it is not a good feeling when I want to come to work to perform at my best. I don't want to come to work and be exhausted. I don't want to come to work and be like tired or feel like I can't do my job, because the whole point of being here is so I can take care of my patients to the best ability that I can. So I like to make sure I'm well rested and caffeinated, like ready to go, because I don't want to be dozing off. I don't want to be like half-assing my job. That's definitely not the type of worker I am. So I like to make sure that I'm fully prepared for work. I have my coffee. I make sure I have like one cup before my shift, and usually I'm good. If I'm taking a break from coffee, sometimes I'll do pre-workout if I'm going to the gym during the night, or sometimes I will take Celsius, the energy drinks. Those are really good too. Sometimes I do green tea. Like, it just depends on my mood or if I'm trying to stay away from coffee. But for the most part, coffee has been my best friend. That's how I stay up through the night. Black, no sugar. You'll be good. Overall, I would just say find what works for you so that you can be well energized or caffeinated for your shift to perform at your best, if that makes sense. Number 3, I would definitely encourage you to give yourself a lot of self-love, a lot of self-care, a lot of TLC, and to be gentle with yourself, because you are losing sleep and it can be very hard for some people. It's hard in general. You know, you have to be easy on yourself. I would suggest, you know, go the extra mile to make yourself feel good, you know, whether that means like buying fragrances. Like, sometimes I'll buy like lavender spray. I'll spray it all over my bed so that I sleep better. I'll buy like blackout curtains, or like sometimes here and there I'll book me massages if I feel like I just need to feel more rejuvenated. Whatever you need, make sure you have it so that you can feel well rested, feel like you are being taken care of, if that makes sense, so that you can perform at your best. Because what is the point of you coming to work to take care of the sick when you are not your best, if that makes sense? So I would definitely prioritize that and encourage it. Number 4, I would say diet is very big. I would not suggest you come to work and rack up on snacks, chips, all that stuff, because sugar, processed meals are just going to lead to crashing. And your goal is to stay energized, stay healthy, and keep it moving while you're at work. Your goal is to make sure you're energized, make sure you're healthy, make sure you are your best self. If you have unhealthy snacks, you're not going to feel good while you're at work. For example, I bring a lot of fruits, carrots. I sometimes bring like little ginger shots. It just depends on how I feel. I drink a lot of water. Sometimes I drink like 5 to 6 cups of water at night, and yet that usually keeps me going for the night, and it keeps me well energized and feeling good to last through my shift. So I highly recommend that. And 5, I would recommend you to encourage and promote like outside social life. I know sometimes with night shift, especially if I'm doing night shifts in a row, it can be very depressing because you don't really see outside often. I don't really go outside a lot. Sometimes like I'm just so tired. I just be in my bed and I think I'm like, oh my God, everybody's outside and I'm sleeping, I'm inside, I'm sleeping the day away. So I encourage you to at least go outside. Sometimes I'll just go to the gym and like walk on the treadmill, but just like feeling sunlight and being around other people in normal time, it can definitely help you. Sometimes when you work night shift, you can be very like away from the world and you can feel neglected because you're up at night and you're tired during the day. So I would recommend getting outside, getting into sunlight, going outside, taking a drive. Sorry, I had to help my nurse really quick because I didn't want her to transfer a patient by herself because he's really heavy. But I was talking about making sure that you don't neglect social life. I know that with working night shift, it can be very overwhelming to be up all night and then sleeping throughout the day and then feeling like you haven't done anything throughout the day or don't even have a day. It can feel very overwhelming and just make you kind of feel like you're all over the place. But I would suggest, even if it's for a short period of time, just taking some time to go outside, feeling the sunlight, taking a drive, whatever that may be, taking a walk, just so that you can get used to being up during the day and feel a little bit more productive. I know that does help me. I try to go to the gym or just get outside just so that I feel more rejuvenated and productive, as if like I actually did something outside today, even though I was up all night, if that makes sense. So I hope those tips helped you guys. I feel like they definitely helped me while I work nights. I feel like I have mastered night shift, even though I am tired sometimes because that is normal. I feel like no matter what, these tips help me combat when I'm feeling not myself or a mess or all over the place. I kind of follow these tips and they help me have a successful night shift and night shifts in a row. So definitely let me know if any one of these will help you or if you try them for yourself. We can talk in the comments and all that stuff. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you so much for almost 5,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.